Hello there everyone, welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and today we're going to talk about some Makeup Geek. Makeup Geek's a brand that I have recently just been really in love with. And I placed an order on their website and I got a couple of eyeshadow palettes. I got these two eyeshadow palettes on the website. I bought another one of these at Target. I got a face palette, a highlighter thing. I got the eyebrow pencils. I got a bunch of different things from Makeup Geek. And I did like an unboxing try-on video, but it's so long. I don't like the way it came out, so I'm not going to post it, I don't think. But I thought I would just focus on the eyeshadow palettes that I got and talk about the formula, what I like, what I don't like, all that kind of stuff, because I don't think enough people talk about Makeup Geek anymore. I know they were really big when they first started coming out. Marlena is still super interesting. I subscribe to her channel. I watch her videos. I try to emulate what she does. She seems like a really genuinely nice, caring person. So I want to support Makeup Geek, and so I'm doing it. And I'm going to talk about the eyeshadows. So if you don't know, the first one that I bought was this. I got this from Target. It's the shade, the quad called Joyful Jade. And I fell so hard in love with it. The formula is outstanding. Like, this is, I feel like it's underrated. Is Makeup Geek underrated? How do you feel? I feel they're underrated. I don't think enough people talk about them. I don't know. But I think more people need to be talking about Makeup Geek. Maybe now that they're at Target, they're a little more accessible. They don't have their entire line there, but there's a lot of products. And I think that more people need to try this. It's so freaking good. So this is the first one that I had. I was absolutely shocked by the formula, the pigmentation, the blendability, by everything about this palette. I cannot say enough good things about it. It's rich, it's pigmented, it's blendable. The shades look exactly the way they do in the pans. Even these like browns that I normally would not feel excited about, I love putting those on my eyes. I think they look great with the green. It's just a really well put together quad, and I loved it so much. I had to buy another one. I bought the one called Summer Surprise. Yeah, Summer Surprise. I thought it was Sunrise. Summer Surprise. Oh, I forgot to tell you the shades that were in here. So the shades are, let's see, Thrive, Creased, Artemis, and Dark Roast. And then this one here actually has, so I always heard about Shimma, and I always heard about, I'm going to try to remember without, what is it called? Peach Smoothie. I'm trying to remember the names. So Shimma and Peach Smoothie, I'd always heard about just in different videos that she's done, or different videos I've seen of other people talking about Makeup Geek, that the two of like their go-to shades. So I was really excited that these two shades were in here. There's Shimma, Peach Smoothie, Summer Lovin', and Inner Peace. I love this quad too. The formula is exactly the same as the last one. Rich, smooth, pigmented. They're not firmly pressed in here. They're kind of soft. When you put your brush in there, there's going to be a little bit like that kicks up in the pan. I don't mind that because I think that, you know, every formula is different. I'd rather have a shadow that kind of kicks up a little bit than a shadow that is really firmly pressed, that's really hard to pick up and it's kind of annoying. I'd rather have something like this. This is a formula that I feel, oh my god, like I can't say enough good things about it. It's so great. Let me swatch this one. If you guys have tried these, let me know. Tell me that you feel the same way. Look how freaking pigmented that one is. That one is a matte. It's not as, I hate using the word creamy to describe eyeshadows because I think it makes no sense. But it's not the same as these ones because it is a matte. It's that kind of darker shade that has a different formula. It feels a little bit drier, but oh my god, it's so pigmented. And these shades go so well together. You can't really see Peach Smoothie right there because it's kind of like my skin tone. Let me see if I can build it up a little bit. I don't know. You can kind of see it, but it's a little bit like my skin tone. On my eyes, you can definitely see it a lot more because my eyes are a little lighter in the light skin area. And I have concealer on, so it's like, it makes it pop a little more. Sorry you can't see it, but it's a really great buff it out, crease, blendable shade. I love it. Let me do a little heavier swatch of Summer Love in there so you can see it a little bit better. I love this. Oh my god. I love this quad together. The shades go so well, and I thought that really dark one was going to look kind of weird with these other shadows, but it looks so good. It looks so good to have this really dark outer corner with these really light peach shades and that really great shimmer on the lid. It looked so good. I wore this the other day, not to brag or anything. I sound like it looks so good. But it looked really good. Like, I liked the shadows together. Even that super scary dark one wasn't hard to use for me. And normally that's a shade I avoid in all of my palettes. If you open any palette that I have that has a really dark shade, it's untouched. I never use those shadows because they're just scary. But that one was so easy to use, so blendable. Obviously, don't go crazy. It's very pigmented. Use a little bit, build it up. But I loved it so much. So then I went on Makeup Geek's website. I bought some more stuff, like I said. I can't get over it. This is a rave review on these two quads here. I want to buy the rest of them that they have there. These are my go-tos. I freaking love them. I talk about them all the time at work now. Love them. If you've tried them, let me know your thoughts. I hope you feel the same way. So then, went on Makeup Geek's site and I bought these two palettes. I bought the new palette, the Champagne and Rosé. She had done a video, 3 looks, 1 palette. That's what made me want to buy this palette. And then this is one that I've seen on her website forever, and I thought it looked really cool. But it went out of stock right away, and of course I didn't buy it. But it went out of stock. It was gone for a long time, but now that I was back on the website, I saw it in the sales section, and I was like, mine! I just got it. I had to have it. This is the one I'm wearing today. It's the exact formula of these, which I was so happy about because I love those so much. Rich, pigmented, blendable, beautiful shades in here. Like, they feel so good. And I remember when this palette came out, people were giving her grief about it because the price is high. And I mean, look at that. The shadows just go together so well. It's so beautiful. I don't know if these are... It doesn't have the names on this palette of what they are. No. But I don't think they're normal shades that she has in her line because they all kind of have like a Vegas name. But anyway, people were giving her grief about this palette because they thought it was overpriced. But one thing I've always liked about Makeup Geek is that she's selling things for what they're worth. You know, not just trying to give you something really cheap. That way you'll buy it. She's selling it for what she feels like, you know what, that's a fair price. These shadow singles are $5 a piece or $6 a piece or something. I think this palette was $30, and I think that sounds like a lot. But when you're looking at the quality, oh my gosh. These here are $20. I would buy these 100 times over the Profusion palettes. Like, one of these for 4 shades, I would buy 100 times over. I think the price is fair for what you get, for the freaking quality. They're cruelty-free. I think they're... I don't want to say they're vegan. But I know it's a cruelty-free brand. They're made in the USA. There's no talc. It's just a wonderful formula. They're blendable. They look great. I can't say enough good things. I cannot say enough good things about this brand and about the quality of those eyeshadows. So if you've tried those, if you haven't given Makeup Geek a try yet, pick up one of those shadows. I mean, I hate saying like you need this in your life. I don't think I've ever said that. I hate when people say that. But this is a formula I think everybody would like. I can't imagine someone saying they don't like this formula because it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, switching gears now to a palette that I don't like all that much is this one. It's the Champagne and Rosé palette. So they did kind of a rebranding. I don't love it, but it's not my brand. You know, I have no say in that. But so it's a made in the USA palette, another cruelty-free product. It has a window up here that's really, really sturdy and plastic. It's not like flimsy or anything. But the shades inside are just fine. They don't blow me away. I find this kind of looks very similar to the Too Faced, what is it called? It's the mini peach in the mini eyeshadow palette. Oh crap, what's it called? I don't remember. It'll be down below, of course. I can't remember the name of it. But the looks I turned out from this remind me of that palette quite a bit, which I like. I like the shades together. I like the way this looks. They blend good. They look good together. But this is not the same formula. It's not the same just by feeling it, by using it. It's not the same as the other... Whoops. I swatched a dirty finger in that one. It's not the shade... Okay. It's not the same as the other shades, the other shadows, and the other quads formula. It looks really nice, though. It does go on well. They're blendable. They look great. They're pigmented, obviously. And I like the palette enough, but I don't find myself wanting to use this one as much as the other ones. And I couldn't figure out why. I was like, why is it so different? Because, historically, I guess, she's always done the exact same quality, the exact same everything in palettes as singles. And that's one thing I really like about this brand, is that she seems to really keep the quality consistent, whether they're singles or palettes, but she also keeps the price consistent. You know how a lot of brands make their palettes in China, like their holiday palettes are made in China when the regular stuff's made in the USA, because it's more cost effective to make a palette this big with 1,000 shades in it that are subpar and sell it for $25, when you could really have 6 shades and sell it for $30 and keep the exact same quality. So I know she got a little bit of grief about that, but so I kept thinking, where was I going with that story? Why is the quality not the same in this palette? She obviously hasn't changed the quality just to make a palette. So I started looking at ingredients, right? I was like, there's something's got to be different. And Makeup Geek has always said, I've always heard Marlena say talc free. Her stuff is always talc free. I don't know if she had like an allergy to it or she just didn't use it in her products for whatever reason, but the number one ingredient in this palette is talc. And I think that it makes a huge difference to the quality of the formula, the quality of the shadow formula. You know what I'm trying to say. Because these ones do not have any talc in them. I don't have an issue with talc in products. I know a lot of products have talc in them. I don't have a problem with it on my face, like allergy-wise or anything, or just, you know, to buy products with talc in them. It doesn't bother me. But to go from something this extremely high quality and then to have a palette like this, I'm like, one of these is not like the other, right? And it's the talc. The talc really truly changes the formula of this palette, and it's not the same as the other ones. I feel like if you had other eyeshadows, you had these other quads, you have the other palettes, and you're so impressed with them, I don't think this one's going to do it for you. I think it's going to be a little bit of letdown, and it kind of was for me. I don't find myself really wanting to use this every single day. I feel like I'm touching my nose with my swatched fingers. But it's not bad either. It's not bad. It's a fine palette, but it's not the quality I have come to know and love from Makeup Geek. So that's my 2 cents. Anyway, those are my Makeup Geek palette reviews. I know they were rave reviews. These 3 here, I have literally nothing bad to say. The fallout is minimal, if non-existent. The pigmentation's great. They're blendable. The price, I know some people might think it's high. I personally think it's very, very fair for the quality. Made in the USA, no talc, great formula. I love these. I absolutely love those. I can't recommend them enough, but this one is a little for me. But it's the talc. I had no idea that it would change an eyeshadow formula so much, but I have a feeling that that's what it is. But anyway, that is that, my friends. If you used any Makeup Geek eyeshadows, please let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know that you love them. If you don't love them, all that kind of stuff, I would love to know. And your recommendations, because I want to try some more. That is that. Thanks so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow for another video. Goodbye. Another eyeshadow video, actually. I'm going to talk about the Ether Gemstone eyeshadow palette. Okay. See you then. Goodbye.